Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is Dolphin. Today guys we have a new video about the 7 mortal scenes X-TASY. Today we're gonna have a look at the top 3 damage dealers in my opinion in the game right now. And yeah guys, I know there's gonna be new units in the game added, but as of right now this is my top 3. Obviously let me know in the comment below if you don't agree with it and who would be your top 3. I'm gonna include units that have been in banners, so units that we actually had the chance to get. I'm not gonna add things that you had to because obviously it's not really free to play. But yeah, I'm gonna mention the top 3 units in my opinion, top 3 damage dealer in my opinion. I'm gonna say why I think they are top 3, and yeah. Guys, before getting to the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It is free and support the channel a whole lot guys, so if you can, please hit the button, it really helps. Alright, let's get into it. I'm gonna go to Soulpedia. Now, the first one in the list, which is gonna be third in the list, is not, actually guys, don't forget to do this, because you get extra stats when you do that. See? Anyway, the third unit in the list is in my opinion is a really good damage dealer. She doesn't have insanely high base attack, but she has a really good base defense, and also she does damage over time with some of her debuffs. Uriel is number 3 in my opinion. The base attack is not as high as other damage dealers, but it's decently high, and also it compensates with a really high base defense. Damage dealer doesn't mean that it needs to do just, it has to be 3k attack in my opinion, and in my opinion also Uriel can be top 3 damage dealer, just pure damage dealer. Skill 1 deals 200%, 270% attack, and I know it's plus 15, that's the potential guys. Deals 270% attack as damage. Before the action grants the cast speed up and fortitude. When attacking, if the cast is affected by chaotic flames, inflict confuse on the target and recover 15% of the cast max HP. So she has self-heal as well, self-sustain. Confuse allows her indirectly to do damage as well on the opponents as well, because when they take a turn they can attack themselves, and that does damage as well. Fortitude reduces the cast damage taken by 40%, so she takes even less damage, she heals herself and so on. Skill 2, this is a one enemy range. This is a free enemy range. Deals 270% attack as damage, inflicts 2 stacks of Tinder, which is the main reason why I put her in the top 3. The Tinder looks really good on the target damaged by this skill. When attacking, if the cast affected by chaotic flames, additionally inflicts 2 more stacks of Tinder on the target. After the action, remove dots status from all allies. So she has a cleanse as well. Tinder, when a turn starts, deal 35% attack as damage up to 10 stacks, and she can put 2 Tinders, 4 Tinders already, 4 Tinders on the enemies, on 3 enemies, and that would be 140% attack as damage when an enemy turn starts. So besides the damage she does here, she also is going to do damage based on the amount of Tinder stacks on the enemy each turn, so that's pretty good. Final skill, ultimate skill, is a 2-turn range, deals 355% attack as damage, and inflicts judgment flame on the target damaged by this skill. After the action, remove the dot status from all allies. The judgment flames, when a turn starts, deal 275% attack as damage, ignores defense and other stats. So she's gonna do this amount of damage when a turn starts if they have judgment flame on them. So it's a 2 enemy range, so she can do even extra damage. Beside the Tinder, she can do even extra damage because of judgment flames, and that's a pretty high percentage as well. So as you can see, she does a lot of damage, and also after she attacks, if she lands a debuff, she's going to do even more damage when the enemy takes a turn. Passive one, Wound resist before the turn start, remove dot from the cast and triggers during your first 5 turns. Guard Inspire, all allies basic defense plus 15%. Chaotic Flame, at the start of turn there is a 75% chance to obtain the Chaotic Flame status, and then Flame Burst when taking damage from attacks inflicts on the attacker up to 10 stacks. So when the attacker, she also gonna land the Tinder on the opponent. So yeah, Chaotic Flame, she can get it one, but she can land Tinder on the opponent even when the attacker. So in my opinion, Uriel has to be on the top 3 damage dealer. Should you summon for her? It depends on you. Obviously I'm gonna mention the other 2 units, so maybe go for the other 2 units, but I feel like Uriel, besides being a damage dealer, obviously she does damage on her turn, she does damage on the opponent's turn if she lands the Tinder and the Judgment Flame, pretty sure that's the name. So she does damage over time as well. But number 2 in the list is gonna be Satan. Not the top, not the first damage dealer, obviously, probably the highest base attack, but the reason is her skills are single target or 2 target range, so she does a lot of damage, but is a single target, so it's gonna take longer for her to actually kill, especially waves in PvE, than it would take to other damage dealer. The amount of damage she does, I'm pretty sure, is really high because of the base attack especially, and because the skill look like they do a lot of damage. Let's read them like pretty quick. Skill 1 deals 99% attackers damage 3 times, inflict fracture after dealing damage, and recover HP. So she has self heal as well though. If the attack is a critical hit, inflict spirit on STR type allies and reduce their skill cooldown by 1. So she reduces cooldown as well though. At least she has some other things that she brings into the table. She does damage, she does a lot of damage, but also reduce the cooldown on the allies as well. Fracture, attack -35, so she has some self-sustain as well. Skill 2, 2 range enemy, 2 enemy range, deals 400% attack as damage. If a target HP is still above or equal to 35% after the attack, randomly pierces 2 enemies target with 300% attack, which is a lot. After the action, the move gauge of 2 enemies with the highest speed is -20%. So she decreases the attack bar as well. Ultimate skill is a 1 enemy though. 640% attackers damage is high, but it's 1 enemy. If this attack does not defeat the enemy, pierces the target with 640% attack again, so probably gonna kill it. If this attack defeats the enemy, inflict coercion on all enemy units and increase the move gauge of all allies by 25%. So she kinda is an AoE, and she decreases attack of the enemies by 35% with coercion. So it's not an AoE, it's just the debuffs on the AoE. Okay, but I'm pretty sure this single target is gonna kill something. The passive Unyielding Will gains immunity to death at the start of battle, so more self-sustain. The effect will be removed when HP less than 1% and 60% HP will be restored. Inferno Fury before the attack starts or when taking damage grants the cast 1 stack with Inferno Fury, increasing the stack attack by 7% up to 7 stacks. She does a lot of damage already, so she gets more attack. Yeah. Inferno Roar when a turn starts, if the cast HP is below 85%, inflicts Inferno Roar on all enemies. When crit -15% up to 3 stacks, lasts for 3 times. So she has self-sustain, she brings stuff to the table. Enemies are gonna be doing less damage, she has self-heal, and so on. So pretty good damage dealer. The base defense is really low, so probably gonna go down pretty quickly if she gets attacked. But the damage she's gonna do is pretty high. So second on the list is Satan. Again guys, we don't have that many damage dealers so far in the game, but I feel like Satan is always gonna be a pretty solid single target damage dealer. Number 1 in the list, let's see if you guys guess is obviously Lucifer, mostly because of her passive and her pretty much AoEs. Skill 1 is a 2 enemy range, deals damage to 2 times by 150% attack and fracture for 2 turns. Fracture obviously decreases the attack of the enemies and grants the cast keen. So crit plus 35% lasts for 2 turns, so she has more crit as well. Skill 2 deals 330% attack as damage, 3 enemies range, inflicts the injury on the target and stun on the enemy target with the high speed, so she has speed, stun as well. Ultimate skill, 3 enemy range, deals 390% attack as damage and increases the skill cooldown of the target by 1 turn. After an attack, extend Fear Nothing effect for 3 turns. Fear Nothing basically after an attack damage the enemy with the highest HP by 180% attack 2 times and restores 15% of max HP to the cast. So obviously every time she attacks, then she attacks again the enemy with the highest HP, she heals herself. That's it. It lasts for during Lucifer's first 2 actions, but then when she uses the ultimate, she has it again for 3 turns. So, you know, it is gonna happen again. Fallen Angel Arms, when a battle starts, increase the cast speed by 40% for 3 turns and open a 10k shield for 2 turns. So self-heal, AoEs pretty much, and then she attacks again. The base attack is lower than Satan, 2587 against 2853, but in my opinion she has AoE, is gonna clean up waves a lot faster. She has stun, so yeah, in my opinion Lucifer is better than Satan right now. I don't know if they're gonna ever nerf or buff units, not sure about that. And again guys, this is as of right now. There's gonna be new units, maybe they're gonna be better than Lucifer and they're gonna take her space, but as of right now I feel Lucifer is actually top, the best damage dealer you can possibly have. Guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know in the comment below if you agree or not. Thank you so much for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.